How are brokers preparing for a customer who is going online first to educate themselves before looking for coverage? Insurance Business gathered some of the top brokers from Canada for a roundtable discussion called Know Your Customer, Know Your Competition. Consumer expectations are far greater today than they were 10 years ago. But what exactly has changed? And what are brokers doing to better position themselves to meet client needs?
First of all, from a technology perspective, there's an expectation that responses are quick. Client expectations in terms of service are much higher. And I think we're seeing over the last 10 years more and more of a global economy and pressure on our customers in terms of cost. And in an environment where 10 years ago there was a big infrastructure as it relates to risk management, customers are much leaner, and the expectation is, as a broker, we take on more of those duties, whether it's like risk management in its purest sense, or going beyond that. And so I think both of those elements, the technology element and the expectations of customers, elevating at the same time is resulting in for us what is a more demanding job.
Just going on with what Danny said, I think a lot of things are because of the information available to the customer now as opposed to before. You've got pretty educated customers when you come to the table and try and sell them a product. So you've got to do your homework too in order to kind of put yourself at a different level than just coming as an insurance broker. Mm-hmm. You've got to add value. And adding value is a little bit different than just walking in and putting an insurance quote in front of somebody.
Yeah, it's certainly been our experience as well. In my personal experience, it's certain access to information and data about both insurance risk and peer benchmarking from other organizations. There's a lot more collaboration because of technology and a lot more interaction amongst our clients as a peer group. And then they're also accessing, quite often because they feel the product's very commoditized, they're looking at it very openly with their other people in their industry and talking about what they're getting, and it's kind of creating a different buying environment in the marketplace.
Well, I think the first thing that comes to mind in each and every one of these times is customer service and customer satisfaction is number one. And we build that around three different ways. Number one is we build around what we think are cutting edge technology. And number two is trying to I guess figure out through the educated buyer, and also being educated ourselves and being constantly educated, trying to make sure that we're there as well. And number three is it seems to be a revolving thing with any efficient broker, is being efficient and prompt with service. And it's not only being prompt service, but it's efficient service to make sure you're meeting your client's needs at that time of like the purchasing decision, or even if it's servicing the client after the fact.